Hey, everybody, guess what time it is? It's
This Week in Comics, This Week in Comics, This Week in Comics, This Week in Comics, yeah.
It's This Week in Comics. Yeah.
Yeah.
This Week in Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going? Happy New Comic Book Day.
It is New Comic Book Day. I was excited this week because there was a
Hi,
lot
other
more
humans.
books for me that we didn't have last week. Last week was a light week for me. This week was better.
Yeah, it wasn't the lightest. It wasn't that heavy of a week for me, but it's good times.
It wasn't like
But-
crazy. I'm
well,
glad I
Stephen
don't have the
King.
crazy days. I thought
Comic-
of that today that
Comic book
I
day.
haven't had a week where I had to have them hold books
I did.
for me. Oh, hey, Vern.
Yeah.
You know, I remember like in the
Uh-huh.
summer I would have like my stack of books and it was like, okay, well,
Uh-oh.
first of all, like it's Ice Cream Man Day, so like I'm only gonna take the A cover but hold the B cover for me. And yeah,
And the
I'd have like
C
4 or
and
5
whatever.
books that I'd have to wait on for a slow week, and I haven't had to do that in a long time. So I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like I have the pull list under control. It's still probably
Nice.
too high, but I feel good.
Yeah, I've definitely got mine right where I like it. I don't feel like I'm missing anything, but yeah, no, it was a good
I
week.
feel like I'm missing stuff. I got some
Yeah.
FOMO for sure.
I got to all of my reading except since I was a couple weeks behind with my physical stuff from the shop. I am not caught up on a certain Bad Idea book.
Me
because
either.
That first one I started, I'm like, my day's too busy. I can't get through this and 2 and 3. But I'm very excited to dig into it because it's Bad Idea. I've yet to be. Which while I was working at the shop yesterday, somebody came in and was like, so I was reading this blog post about some new comic book like maker called Bad Choice.
Oh, no.
And then Andrew and I started dying because fucking Bad Choice. That's about right. Yup. And there's 3.
Great choice, I think.
Oh no, they're
It's
fantastic.
been like
books.
most of my favorite stuff of 2021 has been Bad Idea.
Yup. But in terms of something that I'm so fucking stoked about and that it exists again.
Oh yeah.
Stray Dogs, Dog Days, Part 1.
And you got the good cover.
Of course, I'm B cover all day for Stray Dogs.
I think Don said I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he said something along the lines that he ordered more B covers than A covers.
He did. I helped bag them.
Yeah. He's like, I was like, he always
There's
with
like
books
2
like
to
this,
1.
he gives me like, there's always both, and he lets me choose, or if I want both and stuff. And I usually let them know so they can get their ordering under control a little bit. Like if I for sure am only going to take the A's, then I'll let them know.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, I'm only taking the B's. And he's like, yeah, I've ordered more. More of them. I like this
like
book.
the saddest anthology I've read in a long time.
Yeah, it's
But it's a really interesting setup, and it's not what I was expecting for their return, but I super dig it, and
Yeah.
I'm really into it. I'm curious where it's going to go from here. I don't really see I don't see what part 2 is going to be.
no, I think it's just more of this. So
That's fine, but it's
my only complaint with this.
there's only going to be like 3 issues.
There's 2.
There's 2 issues. Okay.
2 issues. This one
That
and the
makes
next
sense.
one. They're a little bit thicker, maybe.
No, it's definitely a thick boy.
But yeah, so like if you didn't read the first arc, I would definitely read. It says you don't have to, and you don't have to, but you're not gonna care.
You don't have to, but the trade is out, and it's so good. There's no reason to.
This is short stories that tell the backstories of the dogs from Stray Dogs
from Volume 1.
So it's short little stories that are good, but it's all the dogs and how they end up where they in the house that they end up in that book. So this is a great companion to that, and I wish that this had come out before the end of what you have.
I think so. I think that'd been neat.
If they would have had like, you know, issue 1 and then 2 and then maybe this is like a extra thing you can get, I would have liked that delivery better. But the stories and stuff are very good. If you liked Stray Dogs, you will definitely like that book.
Yeah, no, I really appreciated all the emotional beats that this took. There's definitely it's not like the most fun food in the world while also being fun because it's about fucking talking dogs. It's like if Airbud also involved murder.
Right. It's like Homeward Bound, but they're solving a crime.
Yep, but there's a murderer involved. But yeah, I love it. It's great. The art is super cool. It's very cartoony, obviously, and you can't get past these homage covers. Amazing.
Yeah. And if you want to get into, they have some really cool ones. If you want to get into variants and stuff.
Oh yeah.
The regular B covers are really good, but some of them, I think Scotty Young did an It.
This got delayed to next week. Kane Paul. So it won't be out. It'll be out. It's officially next week now.
That and Maze Book. Maze Book was delayed at our shop. If your shop doesn't give a shit, then you might have got yours.
Yep.
Which is
I bagged some of those.
Just good for you, and I hate
they are not on the shelf. They are just bagged and ready for next week. Which is frustrating for a lot of reasons.
Yeah.
Hey. What's up, Flash?
I'm not even clicked over to chat. I'm like, where are all these chats?
Where is this coming?
There it is.
But yeah, Dog Days, super great. Especially if you got the first one, it's an easy recommendation.
Speaking of cool covers, some of my absolute favorite covers coming out right now. Oh, come on.
It's not, that wasn't it.
You don't have this, that's why.
I don't. That wasn't going to be an option.
But look at that cover. I just love
really cool.
I love the style of them. They're all like this. I have heard some early grumpiness on the interwebs about this book, and they are coming from Guy Gardner fans.
What?
And it is reminiscent to me.
Tell me more.
Of how Wally West fans sounded during Heroes of Crisis.
Oh, dang. So I might like Guy in this?
I definitely do not like Guy, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get too specific with it, I guess, just in case. I know there's some people that don't want it.
I mean, I'll be reading it. I'm just going to be getting the trade.
So. I don't know a lot about Guy Gardner, but for me, it's the same experience like with Heroes in Crisis. I came in not knowing a lot about the Flash and Wally West. And at the end of that story, which is somewhat universally hated for what Tom King did to Wally West, I found myself a huge Wally West fan. Totally. And I love that character now because of that book. And I'm kind of liking Guy Gardner a little bit, but then people are telling me that I shouldn't. So
well, I'm excited to read it, and possibly this will be the only story I like Guy in.
It's cool, and like I said, for how he's being portrayed, I don't like him. He's
sure, but you like him as a character in it,
right? Yeah. And it's cool. He's it's like each issue is a day. So this is day 3,
sure,
day 4, and all that, and it's kind of neat. I know. I was talking to somebody that's already they're tired of like each issue is a day. It's like and they kind of hoped it would change, but I don't think it's going to. Well, although there would be an easy way to find out, but I'll do it later.
Nice.
However many issues it is.
Speaking of trade waiting, because it seems like a good transition, I got a couple of things in. Very excited.
I have.
Look what the cover is. It's his book. Yeah,
it's the good
cover
one.
Of, it's so good. And then the back is like, yeah, but do you have the back that looks like it's an author profile thingy?
No, that's cool.
Yeah,
I like
amazing. The only thing I'm sad about is I wish that inside the jacket right here was that like the realistic photo of him and like a little biopic, like it's an actual like book.
I might buy that. It's on my short list of things to buy, but I haven't read it yet. So when are you gonna read it?
Oh, super soon. And then I also got this.
Maybe I'll try to read it tomorrow so that I have somebody that's read it fresh and wants to talk about it.
How about come on. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, camera. There it is. And then,
ooh, nice crack.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing your crack with everyone.
I know, right? Non-surprising.
Ooh, another one. That's cool.
It's a Rorschach.
I think that was the back of variant covers.
That would make sense. Oh yeah, because you put them together and you would get.
If you got the variant covers, you could put them together and get that, which I didn't know until it was like halfway through, and I'm like, well, shit, I would have done that. Why can't that be on the A covers too? What the hell?
Right.
It was my I didn't love that series, but that was my phone background for a long
very excited.
time.
And then I also got Harley Quinn, the Stephanie Phillips one. It came in a hardcover, so I was like, sweet, I already was interested. And then I got the new Suicide Squad.
Jeez.
The Harley Quinn cover, for not being Black Label, they fucking killed it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Look at how cool that is. So yeah, these are all books that I've read most of Strange Adventures and most of Rorschach before I
have
stopped.
too.
And so I can already recommend them because even if they end terribly, there's so much good in there, but I know they won't because
I haven't heard any screaming either way from either camp about either of those. I haven't heard anybody going crazy about how amazing Strange Adventures was or how terrible it was or either of them. Strange.
Oh yeah. Dude, way better. I think it was great, and it gave a lot of character depth that we didn't have before. I love
imperfect heroes is my thing. So that's I was like, oh, perfect.
Justin the Birch. It's a good idea. Anywho, so that's Trade Weight Corner. I read Once and Future today, number 23. Kieran Gillen, Dan Mora, Tamara Bonvillain, and Dukeshire. Is it Dukeshire? Who's the letterer?
Didn't make the cover. Hold on.
Not on the cover, which is bullshit. You make him letter the cover.
Fucking bullshit. Yeah. Can't put my name on it. Ed Dukeshire.
I called it. Yes. All right. It only took 23 issues for me to retain the creative team.
Variant cover by Raul Allen. You didn't have that. So.
Damn.
I don't have the variant cover to show, but special thanks to Matt Gagnon. I'm
really back into it. I was starting to cool on it a lot, and I really liked this issue. The art's always good, which is the blessing of it. Even in its dips, it's still just fucking gorgeous to look at. But I really dig the mythology that they're digging into. There was a big twist on the mythology and how it works in this book, in this issue, and I'm really excited to see that extend because it's adding what they're doing with a new thing can make this world expand infinitely. It's really interesting. So I'm excited.
I am like at least 3 or 4 issues behind because I had fully cooled on it to the point where I considered dropping it.
Fair. I did. I'm trade reading.
I'm just too invested in it, I feel like, at this point. And I'm like, I know if I read it together. My problem is I don't know Arthurian lore like super good. So like the parallels and stuff and how and knowing the Green Knight and Grendel and all these things I'm sure helps with following the story. But I think if I reread it all together, it'll be fine. It's just finding the time to do that. I don't know.
I think the dip that I was feeling will be better now in rereading than it was at the time because it just felt like they were throwing in things that just to fill space while they didn't know what the big thing they wanted to do was yet. And now that they seem to have a bigger idea,
right?
It's really coming together to be something cool again.
to me, that's kind of how it kind of felt like I think this book was supposed to end, but it kept going.
At 12,
but it didn't. Yeah. And it was just like, I'm like, maybe they should have just stopped. Like, it was a great idea. It was a great idea, and then they expanded it, and it worked. But then they kept going, and it was like,
it was like, because I think it was around 18. It was like cool, and then 19 to like 21. It was only the last couple that I was like,
well, I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a 6-issue miniseries.
I think it was supposed to be 12.
Was it supposed to be 12?
And then it got 18, and now it's like an ongoing, apparently.
And now, and it's like, I mean, I said if it's back up to snuff, then I'm excited, and I'll go through.
Go for it, because it's so cool.
It. Although those hardcovers look real nice, so I might.
I'm so glad I waited.
Hardcover wait.
Yeah, mine's coming in April because they had a shortage.
So maybe they'll have maybe they'll do a Once and Future movie, and I can sell my number one and buy the hardcovers.
I have the first arc. That's all I have, and then I trade waited after that. Yeah. But no, Once in the Future, it's great. Keep grabbing it if you still are.
Well, let's talk some Ice Cream Man.
There it is. That's what I thought when you were talking about the covers and all that. I was like, he's got to be talking about Ice Cream.
Actually are not my most favorite Ice Cream Man covers.
I do not like this cover.
This one.
This is off-putting to the wrong way for me.
Yeah. I can't tell if I like it because of that or not.
Whereas the B cover, I really dig, but the shop only got yours in. That was the only B cover.
Is it? I'm the only one that gets it. Yeah.
Yep.
It's like I get A and B, and Cole gets A, and then now you get A.
Ever since.
But there's none on the shelf. There's no extra ones.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me. I'm like, Don, just order like 5, man. People will grab them, and it's a great book for like. Because it's the perfect book to have leftovers, because later on, like, somebody can just grab just the one issue. Yep. So it's like, who cares if you end up with a random 27? Because you might have a customer and you'd be like, hey, do you like bugs? And they'd be like, I love bugs. And you need Ice Cream Man number 27.
Yep. Yeah, it was great.
It was a great addition to Ice Cream Man.
Yep. It's awesome. It's solid. And it's very Ice Cream Man.
Oh, yeah. It's not like, oh, man, this is a new favorite Ice Cream Man, because the bar is, like, super high.
It's way too high.
Yeah. But, I really like this one. If you're a fan of Ice Cream Man type stuff, but don't pull it anyways, then you should pick up this one and all the other ones. And they just announced the Ice Cream Man hardcover in previews officially today.
What?
So the Ice Cream Man Volume 1 hardcover, the deluxe size, is in your previews magazine. And it's got a shiny blue cover on it that looks real nice.
How many issues does it collect?
I want to say it would be 12, I think, but since it's Ice Cream Man, they could mess with it again. I left my previews at work.
It's 9.
It's 9. Damn it.
Asshole.
It's better than I have an Ice Cream Man hardcover, but it's only 1 through 4.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You've got that.
It's
that one
it's super cool, and it's not available for sale, but I'm holding on to that one for a long time. But it's going to look...
I'm sure there's a price. It's probably just ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, there's probably a price. But you could probably buy 2 or 3 of them on your own for that price.
Right.
From other people.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. That's for sure something I'll be getting, because I don't want to touch my first. I mean, my number 1, I never want to touch.
I would with mine, because it's like a third print, but
sure, that makes sense. It's like how I have my 7th print of my saga in my actual collection, so that it can be like used.
Right.
I should get a
I'll have to
one.
look. I haven't looked at Ice Cream Man number 1A covers on eBay in a while. I'll have to
$12.
I don't know where they're at right now. If they've still been, at last I knew they were like,
it was rough.
I want to say 300 for like a lower graded one.
Yeah, I was saying that was
maybe
a lower
get a
grade
raw
slab.
for maybe you could get a raw for like 150 maybe,
I think I thought I was thinking about selling mine when it was around 125.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I might have bought it.
I know. I think we might have discussed that.
Yeah.
A book that you didn't, because I think you only have one book left, so I'll wait.
I have one that we've both kind of read, and then one that I read that you haven't, I think.
Perfect.
Maybe.
Well, here's one
Ooh.
I don't think you read. The Blue Flame, number 6. You know how books usually go with like 6s for arcs and things like that?
Yeah.
This one's not.
No?
This story is continuing into number 7. There is no climactic end to this. It's just a buildup of the same story they've been telling for the last 4 issues, 2 through 6. And it's great. I'm really happy it's not done yet. And I don't even know when it's supposed to be done.
It might not be.
I would love for this to be ongoing if they can keep up this awesome thing, because I'm really liking it. It's super interesting. It's a really interesting look at the human experience and humanity as a whole. There's a lot of virtues in this book and a lot of really interesting themes that I really enjoy how they are presented and how honest this book is while being about something completely sci-fi. But it's great. Super solid. After 6, I'd usually be like, you should grab the trade. I don't fucking know where the trade is going to be. Maybe it
might be 1 through 6.
This could be a 1 through 12 story, but you need 2 volumes to really even get a story out of it. So who knows? But like, it's great. It's maybe my favorite Vault book that they've done.
I'm trying to think of other.
Don't think about it. We'll have a fight.
Okay, I think I thought of one that we might. But I haven't read, and I read issue 1 and maybe issue 2. So I did like it. Just that was one of the books that I would occasionally have to, like, I would be having them hold and wait because there was just too many. So I hope they do a trade for that, because you have spoke pretty highly of that book every week it's come out. Oh, that's Vault. Yeah, that wasn't even the one I was thinking of.
Oh, this is the one that when I said that, I was like, this is the one that Nick's going to be like.
He just won. Chris Sheehan just won best cover from somebody on that. Nice. It's on my short list. But what's funny about it is I think it was Amazon wouldn't show it. One of the major bookstores said that the cover was too scary and censored it on their.
Too scary.
On their
I have
website.
the cover gallery right in the back here. This one?
No, it was the cover of that trade.
Oh, this?
Just that, yeah. They said it was too scary to have on their website. It's
a branch coming out of an eye.
It's
I
pretty
guess.
spoopy.
I guess.
I'd give it 8 out of 10 spoops.
There it is.
And like upper nose too.
I guess it doesn't bother me. There's way too much. If that was a realistic photo, that would make me barf.
It's a real photo. It actually happened.
Oh, and I just
you have this one, right?
Oh, yeah, I do.
I'm only halfway through Rich Douek's Wastelanders Star-Lord #1, which is like a companion to Old Man Quill.
It's so good.
It's so good so far. I need to read
really
Old Man Quill and then come back to this.
I mean, you don't need to read it though. If you haven't read that,
you don't need to.
You do not need to read it, because there's a nice little intro in here, because Marvel's really good about their
so good about it.
2-paragraph blurbs to get you up to date, up to speed, and you're ready to go. And that's all you need, and you can enjoy this book. And it's great. I really like it. And Rich Douek, support the man. He's awesome. One of the best Superman stories in Red and Blue, and this is fantastic.
He's got to get something soon, right?
Right there.
It's like he's got to get some just awesome ongoing or even a mini of something.
Just a
I don't know
legit mini.
who, but
Yeah. Dr. Fate.
stuff.
That's what I'm just going to keep saying until I get it. I want the Dr. Fate miniseries.
Well, maybe Marvel's watching. And then the other side on DC, there's one other book that we haven't mentioned.
I've got one more, but you go and you talk about your thing that Sam was just talking about.
But Sam was asking about this this swampy boy.
No, because I trade Black Labels.
Even this one?
I know.
You don't just like sit and read it and then throw it in a bag and be like, put this on the Nick's box.
That's not a terrible idea. I'm literally there. That's there.
Yeah, you just put that up and then just set it on the shelf. So, like, nah.
Was it awesome?
It's pretty awesome. Doug Mankey?
Mankey?
Mankey? The H throws me off.
Mankey, the Pokemon.
Mankey did the artist and was the artist. David Barron colors, Steve Wan's letter, and Jeff Lemire wrote the damn thing. And it's good. You're gonna really like it. Todd.
That's like a dream combo for me. Is Swamp Thing?
I want to show the full, because it's the big size and the splash.
Do it.
The full double
take
splash.
That from me.
I'll show you like the first page, because that's probably in previews and stuff.
All first page,
but it's good. It's solid stuff. I'm all backwards.
Yeah.
But,
Jeff Lemire doing Swamp Thing is like a dream. So
yeah,
awesome. And
it's cool.
Is it Alec? Are we getting Alec Holland?
So I feel like that's a spoiler.
Okay, never mind then. I didn't know if that was in previews. If that's a spoiler, don't talk about it.
I don't know, because I don't read DC things, so I'm not sure.
Sure. No, that's fair.
But it's kind of like a post-apocalypse, like it's the end times for the lemur, end times for humanity, and Swamp Thing has to save everything.
Swamp's got a swamp.
He's got to be his swamp, but it's cool because it's like I won't say it, but
yeah, don't say it. But cool. I'm excited.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't think it's a spoiler, and you would be like, I wish I hadn't heard that.
What the hell? Yeah.
Like you're like, I'm not mad, but
this being out and Jock doing a Batman title on his own being out at the same time while I'm not buying Black Label books.
So good.
It's killing me because it's like I was okay at Tom King. Tom King has 2 books out. I can wait. This is fine. Jeff Lemire and fucking Jock both having Black Label books, it's real hard not to get them. But staying true.
You're gonna be real happy when you get those hardcovers, though.
Dude, I can't wait for whatever the cover of the Swamp Thing is. I'm already excited, and Jock is gonna be amazing for the cover. I'm so stoked.
Yeah, I can't say. Yeah, I don't know if it is a spoiler or not. I walk on eggshells with stuff because it's like some stuff doesn't bother me.
We're talking about it on the day too. So
yeah,
I've got one last book that it came in the mail today actually, and it's called Holiday Spirits. It's from Orange Cone Productions. Let me read through this. Jerome Gagnon and Travis Gibb, creators. Yeah, I don't know. Covers by Shane Volk, Valhall Halverson, Brian Silverbacks. Yeah, here's a few different of the covers. So there's one of them, and here's another one of them.
I almost got that one. I like the
and here's another one that I got. Oh, what's that? It's the fuck you, camera. It's the creators edition. Because if you go into the credits, you'll see proofs by Todd Reed in there. So that's exciting.
Oh, there it is.
So, hey, that's my name. So I proofed it. I can be pretty unbiased about it. I really enjoy it, but I'm a big sucker for especially anthologies and things like that. And this is just a really cool one. It's all like spoopy holiday stories being told, and it's really cool. Also, if you get one of these two.
I had a bunch of.
You feel yours?
Oh yeah.
It's got
I talked to him about it on Twitter. I'm like, how did you get this like soft?
It's like soft, grippy material. It's real nice.
He said he couldn't tell me, but it was something to do with like mixing of inks and things. But
it's really cool and nice. The creator,
I took it out of
the same way.
Is it? Yeah, I took it out and it instantly was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like felty. It's like almost like crushed velvet feeling.
I don't really. He sent me some pins early on, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm doing a Kickstarter soon." And I'm like, "Oh, what's it gonna be?" And he's like, "Oh, it's like a horror anthology, but all Christmas themes." And I was like, "All right, well, let me know when that's live because I'll back it like immediately." Because that sounds.
Hi, Entropy in Comics. How's it going?
I haven't read it yet.
Oh, that is cute. What's on it? Got to hear the pull list. But yeah, so this was really cool. There's going to be a new site January 1st. So if you didn't get in on the Kickstarter, Travis has said just to hit him up, and he's everywhere. He can make it happen if you're interested. Copy. Otherwise, it'll be available. There'll be some type of way to get it after the 1st when the new site goes live. But it's exciting.
Orange Cone site.
Orange Cone, yeah, Orange Cone Productions.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's I don't know. It's my second book that I have my name.
And
in.
you have read that one, right?
I proofed it, so no.
Yeah, no. You were like, yeah, it's fine.
I looked at the pictures and assumed it was fine.
Yeah, this is fine. Just sign.
So if you don't find any spelling or grammar errors or things like that, just assume Travis didn't take my edit.
I was gonna say, are you offering a prize if anything snuck by you?
Yes, I'll send a bounty. I'll send some stickers if you find something stickers. that I didn't comment on at least.
Right.
I'll send a bounty. But yeah, that's it for my comics today.
I think I also bought I had a way busier day than I thought I would. Than I expected to have, but I have Human Remains number 4, which is an excellent vault book. This might be close. I don't know how many is supposed to be of this, but it's a cool little monster book there. It's got a little scary guy, and I also am very excited for this one. Dune Whisper of Caladan Seas, which I was going to tell you, Todd, because you're getting the hardcovers, right?
Correct.
Of these. This one was also just in previews for the one shots are getting put together in a little hardcover. Yeah. So that awesome. Blood of the Sadukar and this one will be in a little mini hardcover.
That's so you cool. Can still I've been debating about getting that one.
Getting just the
other one, but yeah.
Yeah. That's so you can wait.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. That's exciting. So yeah, top 5 or 4.
I don't have my phone, so I think I don't have my list.
Oh, I have your list. I can tell you your top.
What 5. Was my number 4?
your number 4 was Stray Dogs.
Stray Dogs. Yeah.
Dog Days number 1. My number 5, because I'm not going to be too biased, is Holiday Spirits.
That's good.
Oh shit! Once in Future. Sorry, Once in Future. My number 4, Stray Dogs, Dog Days, Part 1.
And then I had Human Target.
Yep.
Yeah, Human Target is my number 3.
My number 3 is Ice Cream Man number 27, which is
my number 2. My number 2 is Swamp Thing.
Yes. Correct.
And my number 2 and my number 1 are interchangeable, I feel like, this week. But
my number 2 is The Blue Flame, number 6. It's awesome.
And my number 1 is Ice Cream Man, number 27.
My number 1 on the dial is Wastelanders, Star-Lord, number 1. I really like this issue. It's real cool. I might get these Wastelanders books now. because it's
Get the
real.
whole
I
set.
like it. Yeah, I might just get them. Like it's pretty cool, and if depending
You
on
should
who's
just,
on it
you
and
should just
the
get the
character,
hardcover.
they're doing a hardcover of Wastelanders.
I don't know.
Marvel doesn't do hardcovers ever when I want them.
Oh,
to do
that's
a
right. It'll be
hardcover.
some weird trade, and
It'll be a really shitty trade that's
Yeah.
worse quality somehow than their
with
singles.
no extras at all. There's less pages.
Yep, they cut Star-Lord out of it.
Yeah. Just a couple of the panels are blacked out. They're like, no.
Yeah. Batman, Monkey Prince, and Sonic the Hedgehog. Hell yeah. Now that's how you start a fucking poll list. Good work. That's awesome. That's exciting. Yay.
Just
first
regular
year.
Batman? It's just Batman?
Batman. No, it's
That's
Batman, Monkey Prince, and Sonic the Hedgehog. It's a weird crossover.
That's a crossover.
That's one issue that he's getting.
That's cool. I'm gonna need that one.
Yeah, I definitely need that crossover. But yeah, anyways, that's been This Week in Comics.
Comics.
Thanks all for joining us. Happy New Comic Book Day. Have a good rest of your week. Enjoy your comics. I'm Todd.
I'm not Todd. I'm Nick.
That all checks out. And this has been This Week in Comics.
Yeah.
I'm Todd.
And Ignacio and Sam and anybody else who's still here. Entropy.
Hey, everybody.
Vern. It was good seeing you again, Vern. Or your letters that you typed.